Ladies and gentlemen, this is Amira. She's 17 years old and she's trying to decide on an education program.
Does she know Janet?
She doesn't. But to everybody in HR, she's your future employee. Do you have any advice for her? She needs your help. She's confused. She's got a lack of resources that can help her. And she's trying to figure it all out. It's having a negative impact on her mental health. And she's stuck. And there's a lot of people like Amira, tens of thousands of students that are stuck in an old system built for the industrial economy that's not setting up our youth for success. Unfortunately, the system is not changing fast enough, despite the fact that our kids need a lot of help. Help from who? Help from you. I would argue that HR is uniquely positioned to help people like Amira because we love helping people reach their potential and we understand the system better than most people. Now, before we talk about what we need to start doing, let's talk about what we need to stop doing as a society. Let's stop asking kids what they want to be when they grow up. It's not like they're going to do just one thing. This is Jamie Cassatt from Google. His advice is much better. He says instead, we should ask kids what problems they want to solve and what they need to learn to be able to do that. Now, this is a different approach, much better for the system of the future, but it's going to require a shift in thinking, a completely different approach than what we've been doing in the past. So for this shift to happen, students need to find career guides to help them on their way. They need to move away from being matched to some sort of destiny and become challenge researchers. They need to identify, research, and solve challenges. And they need to think about learning beyond school and think about learning throughout their lifetime. So as the world of work continues to change, we need to move people away from jobs and careers to thinking about problems, challenges, and opportunities. Again, a different approach that we might not be prepared for yet. But what would be possible if we purposefully prepared our youth to solve the world's biggest challenges? That's where HR has a special opportunity. Why? Because the companies we work for are trying to solve big challenges. What if you boldly share the challenges that your organization was working on with the future workforce? What impact would that have on your recruitment, on your future talent pipeline? Could make a big difference. And I'm inviting you to think about how you can do that. Now, some companies are already doing that. Syngenta is one example. They have a Thought for Food competition. Their challenge is, how can we feed 9 billion people in the year 2050? By sharing that challenge, they're inviting young people to understand the world of work and they're recruiting future leaders. HR can do this internally by connecting organizational learning initiatives with the big challenges the company's trying to solve. This is going to help people understand the why, and that link is crucial for the future of work. Let me tell you why through Leslie's story. Leslie's a high school student that I worked with. I gave her a copy of a magazine, The Economist. I said, find your favorite article. She found this article about a special technology that was being used to clean polluted waterways. That's a great challenge to solve. I asked Leslie, become a challenge researcher to learn more. She learned about the technology, the process, the company, the people, their career paths, and she discovered materials science engineering, and that's what she ultimately decided to study. Now, unless you do an exercise like the one I did with Leslie, you might get some blank stares from high school students when you ask them what problems you want to solve. The current system didn't prepare them to think this way. This is why they need our help to make this shift. Because information that they need about 21st century challenges and opportunities, it's out there. We just need to give them access to it. And for the last few years, I've been researching the blogs, the futurists, the books, the list on these challenges, and I've condensed them into a deck of cards. 25 challenges for the future world of work. Like this one, redesigning the healthcare system. The goal is that these cards will be a catalyst to make the shift that we're describing. It's going to help students think differently about their careers. I've decided to be a career coach for high school students. What role do you want to play? Do you want to help the Amiras in your life? Maybe you want to teach people to become challenge researchers. Or maybe you want to boldly share challenges in your organization. So can I get an example? What's the type of challenge that you want to solve with your organization?
How could we make online payments safer and more efficient?
How can we make online payments safer and more effective? That's almost like we practiced that. Good job, thank you. Very well done. Thank you. So what would happen if you shared that with Amira? There's an incredible opportunity to help shift the career direction for our young people, and you have a unique opportunity to play an important role in that shift. Join the most forward-thinking organizations by boldly sharing the challenges that your company is working on, and by recruiting the best talent to help you tackle them. Thank you.